sin must be punished. Jesus was the substitute, and that's how the sins are atoned for. That's not a direct verse.
Got inroads everywhere in Europe, and they're working their way to nothing but the realization, born sooner or later of agonizing experience, that its whole relation to Ruach and Nefesh with matter, with the universe, is and must be only painful. The senselessness of the whole procedure sickens it. It begins to seek for some menstruum in which the universe may become intelligible, useful and enjoyable. In Kabbalistic language, it aspires to neshama. This is what we mean in saying that the trance of sorrow is the motive of the great work. This trance of sorrow, which must be well distinguished from any petty, personal despair, any conviction of sin, or other black magical limitations, non-cosmic in scope. Comprehending all phenomena, actual or potential, is then already
because the Jews control society.
The Jews control society. You live in an ethno state, Dr. T. Robs. You're so lucky. They're obsessed with me. Oh, she's dead to me. The Jews control society. Ooh, a leprechaun's in the tree. There's a leprechaun with a pot of gold up in the tree. He's Jewish. It's a Jewish leprechaun. It's a Jewish leprechaun.
stupid, ignorant person.
I know, but that's feelings.
Okay, well, at least you know. Okay.
That's not an
Well,
argument.
you agreed to it, so you said you don't.
You can't make an argument.
So why don't you
That's just your feelings. That's not an argument.
KP, this is the only
What's up?
Do you believe that segregation fixes the issue?
No. And what issue are you speaking of? Because I don't think segregation fixes any issue.
This issue of the violence and the distaste and dislike, because I see the American spaces, they're all always talking about race, whether you're white or black, they're all obsessed with race. So I'm just wondering, maybe you guys are destined to be segregated.
I think once people stop looking at differences and start looking at what we have togetherness, you won't have a whole lot of issues. It's
Well,
100%.
so
I won't look at you as a white man.
You do realize Randy McDickerson is a moron. When he says America's destined to be segregated, this is the dumbest comment. It's out of touch with reality. He's a retard. He's a low IQ troll moron.
Well, I was told that in the South they were segregated.
It says that you don't know anything about history or the current state of affairs. How stupid can you be? We're not destined. We're not destined for segregation, moron.
We should say.
Can you move on so that we can have a conversation?
Why shouldn't we segregate?
Well, I was in the middle of the state. I can't talk because Edwin will just interrupt me. So now I'm talking.
There we go. That's the secret. Nice job, Rabbi.
Hey, Adrian, did you ever get your, is your name John, I think? Yeah, it's John Kidover. Go to johnkidover.com. Did you get your government job last time I talked to you?
Did I get my government job?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working here on Clown House for about 5 years, sending snitch reports to the FBI. I'm a highly paid informant. We've caught a couple of jihadi terrorists. Rabbi's still on our radar. McDicker said we can't identify his location in Toronto, but we've been trying, and we'll get him soon enough. And you too, T-Rob's up in your ethno state. Thanks, Dr. Ann.
Thank you.
And thanks, Dr. Oscar, for all the tips. And tell Dr. Jazzy we're sending her a springtime bonus.
Very demure.
Very demure. I don't know, are you saying demure correctly? Can you say it maybe a little more French?
Who was the faggot that just said very demure?
What is it, demure? Is that how you say it? Like poisson?
Who just said it? Who's the faggot that I need to unfollow?
Very mindful.
Make it possible for
Anyways, I still don't understand why there's no retaliation or the possibility of retaliation, saying that, oh, it's the Jews who are the problem. Yeah, but what about the
The
solution?
laws will be selective.
Because this isn't Israel-Palestine. We don't have tribal warfare here, you fucking morons.
Look at what happened last summer.
I don't believe that. I don't think we can organize and go to their neighborhood.
Okay, here's a perfect example. You can tell me the United States is different, but I think it'll be very similar. In the UK last summer, a black child, wing child, a 17-year-old, interrupted a Taylor Swift themed party and with a knife, I'm pretty sure more likely a machete, killed 3 young children under the age of 10 and wounded many others, of which people retaliated against the perceived group of his in-group, and people that simply tweeted about it, people that simply live stream it, not the perpetrators, not the people that actually committed the acts of violence of burning down hotels, right? So there were people that literally just were there and filmed it, went to fucking prison for up to 3 years.
Okay, but
That's
can we
why,
agree?
because the whole system is fucking engineered, because the Jew is terrified more than anything than the white people.
And that's lovely.
They are amazing. It's not telling you the fucking.
So that's amazing. That's amazing. But can we agree that
Black
the fact that the Jews like the black have
attended
my God, that's beautiful.
a Taylor Swift
But that's beautiful. But can we agree that the
with a
blacks have
knife
waged a race war?
like a machete killed 3 young children under the age of 10 and wounded many others. This is like for which people retaliated against the perceived group of his in-group and people that simply tweeted about it, people that simply live streamed it, not the perpetrators, not the people that actually committed the acts of violence and burning down hotels.
That's the concept of vegan
There were people that literally just were there and
your
filmed
child
it,
saying white
went
people
to
are
fucking
horrible,
prison
they're evil.
for up to 3 years.
It's Toronto's culture.
Because the Jew is terrified more than anything than the white people in
That's
humanity.
lovely. I think they went to war.
UK last summer, a black child, a 17-year-old, interrupted a Taylor Swift themed party and with a knife.
Okay, so we can disagree on that one. I do believe they went to war. I think it's like Israel. White people have to defend themselves. So you have the right to have groups and go to their neighborhood and fuck shit up.
Why is it the perceived group of his in-group and people that simply tweeted about it?
I don't know anyone who, I'm pretty sure there are a few, but I don't know anyone who went to prison with Antifa riots, those people. They're all white, and then they were burning shit down. Why can't you put a mask and go burn the living shit down in Minnesota? Why can't you?
They can, right? This is the truth of the matter is, where I live, white people burn shit down. And unfortunately, it's a national pastime here, right? It's why our police forces where we live are world class in public order control, public order units. They train other public order units all around the world. Because rioting in the fucking summer, they tend not to do it in the bad weather in the winter. As a national pastime, they're very adept at doing it, but typically speaking, white people on average around the world don't organize activities.
Exactly. So until then, I will see I don't see a reason to bench them now.
Why would white people want to organize to burn things down, Dr. T. Robs? Why are you encouraging it or even suggesting it as a possibility?
Yeah, so if they don't do it, I agree. No, I agree with you, Rambleson, that they don't do it. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't do it, then yeah, we're gonna walk all over you.
They do where I live, but they don't typically.
It's because you live in an ethno-snake, Dr. T. Robs.
So we won't walk over you where you live, but we will walk over them where they don't do that.
See, what you're failing to realize, Dr. T. Robs, is that everything is codified, totally bit up, and totally organized. So when this young man stabbed him in the heart, it just gives one more case file for the legal industrial complex. You got to understand, these things are meant to happen. Without it, we'd have no lawyers or judges or anything. It would be impossible. Society needs murder.
Who runs the legal industrial complex?
The lawyers.
Oh, who are the lawyers?
They're men of the law, then letters. It doesn't matter what their bullshit background is. Yeah, the Jew. You want me to get to the J word, eh?
Jewish supremacists.
UK, I'm from the U. Go ahead, tell us you one more time. Say you. You. I come from an ethno-snake. I come from an ethno-snake where white people know how to burn things down. You. Oh, Dr. Jasmine Love is here to clean up the baby wipes. You'll take your little poo-poo. Go ahead, Dr. T. Robs, Dr. Jazzy, clean up this little poo-poo baby boy. Wipe this little boo-boo's booty hole. Boo-boo, boo-boo, come wipe the poo-poo from these little J-word haters up here, the J-word whisperers. Go ahead, Dr. Jazzy. Your time is now.
Multicultural fucking cesspit, okay? If you don't actually want to have a fucking discussion. Nice.
The problem with you race pure... Oh, did he leave? Oh, yeah. I think that's what you might call a rage quit. He went to go back to sleep with his beautiful dog.
It's how it goes down. He's an Irish boy. I don't know why he's so embarrassed because he's Irish. No one can tell. It's how it goes down. In Chi-town.
See, race purist, if every third sentence is J-word and you're a J-word whisperer with Tourette's and autism for J-word, you got to realize that race purity is really stupidity. It's low IQ stupid shit. It's basically people that had nothing intelligent or interesting to talk about. That's what they talk about. The J-word.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I feel like if you were like 100% white, you'd probably feel the same way.
Really? You think I would just like Star Wars and not Star Trek? You think I just like pizza and not hot dogs? Like, do you know how stupid it is to think about race in terms of like regular thought every third sentence? It's literally a neurotic behavior. It's the lowest IQ conversation. I would rather talk to you about the fucking weather. The fucking weather! The weather! The weather! I'd rather talk to you about the weather!
I think my mate is more honest about it.
Race is everything, though. Race is everything.
No, but realistically, the Americans.
Race is everything, huh? Have you heard of a book? Have you studied God? How does the Bible talk about race every third sentence?
You know what's so funny? I'm sorry I was on pause for so long. I just stopped at the gas station and get some gas and stuff, and just talked to this random white guy. He just saw my shirt. We went to the same university, and we just spoke and had a great time just sitting there speaking to each other. So fuck you people that want to talk about race. Fuck that shit. Kiss my dick.
I talked about race for 5 years and all I got was this is a stupid t-shirt. I talked about race for 5 years on Clown House and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
I mean, yeah, you can have a good conversation if you're segregated too.
What I don't understand, like white supremacy, and I'm not equating to Jews or whatnot, is actually the real obsession with Jews. I really don't get it, because if you're saying the blacks are lazy, they don't put in the work, the white people got everything to credit, but then you go backtrack and say that the Jews are getting it easier, they don't have to work hard. You literally complain about the same thing you say black people are. Like, that's what I never understand sometimes, but this white supremacy on the Jews thing is like, you say that these people don't work hard, but when these people work hard, get something, you complain about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
everything
what it is.
everything is earned. Yeah, everything is earned.
Everything is earned, so you're complaining about the fact that you just are jealous at best. You can at least be honest about it and to say the Jews.
That's all it is.
Let's be honest.
Please don't
It's
scroll.
genocide. It's definitely genocide.
Please don't.
I hear it all the time from my
Please don't.
in South Africa.
Because I just think about all mysticism. I can't wake up and think about this big bad boogeyman that I don't really know what I was told about.
Secret that my servants instinctively assimilate these ideas of.
I'm not going to surround it with my life.
Mostly they don't want to look into the mirror. So they don't want to be honest that they are white millionaires that exist in America. They don't want to be honest that they are white people who need to fix their life and do something about it. They just don't want to be honest about the fact that they fucked up in life. They didn't get the qualification. They didn't get the degree. They didn't do the actual work that qualifies whoever. And then it's easier to just say, well, the Jews or blacks even. Like, you know what I mean? The same things that you complain that blacks do, you do the same thing. So I talk of you, that you are what you
Yeah. Where's Dr. Rabbi? Did Dr. Rabbi leave? Yeah. These people are just gaslighters. They come here to gas up. That's it.
Rabbi ain't leave.
Where's he at? I don't see him. Oh, there
I
he
mean,
is.
that's fair. At the same time, Jewish supremacists do have an agenda to destroy Christian countries.
You guys are so deranged. It's hilarious. Have you ever been to Israel and met Jewish supremacists that are trying to fucking just afford to pay their gas? I mean, you guys are so fucking low IQ and gaslighting, retarded, and hilarious. I mean, if you don't label this as comedy, you guys are literally the dumbest people in the world. If you don't realize that what you're doing is so stupid and that it's comedy, you are so stupid. It's unbelievable.
I want people to understand this. When you say Jews are doing something, you can come out better say certain people of that faith are doing things. But once you cast this big ass net to say Jews, you're including all. Stop doing this retarded shit.
That's why I said Jewish supremacists.
Then I can roll with that. Because all Jews are not Jewish supremacists, just like white people are not all white supremacists.
No.
So I can understand that.
No, all white people are white supremacists, bro. There's not
That's
one
a
white
fact,
person.
bro.
Oh my God.
Not
Okay.
one white person is willing to give up what they have right now.
Okay, so you're a black supremacist. You're a black supremacist. You're not willing to give up anything you have. You see how stupid that sounds?
No, so the problem,
Because I sure the fuck know I'm not giving up my shit for anyone.
No, but what do you have, Trevor? That's the point. Like, what do you have? Because if you...
I have a career, I have assets, I have a good life.
No. If you had something, right, you won't waste your time trying to convince your people that white people can one day be civilized. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like in this time, in this world.
What? Okay, go ahead.
No, listen
Go ahead,
what I'm
Rock.
saying.
I'm gonna go to a dead zone. Go ahead.
No. Listen what I'm saying. If you look at black people, right? What do black people waste their time doing? Right? Black people waste their time hoping that one day white people can include them. And when you look at the issues in this world, no,
Like
no,
MLK.
Black people are you around? What black people are you around?
That's what MLK's whole mission was.
Listen.
We ain't got no Cadillac. Y'all got the Cadillac.
No, listen to what I'm saying. It's 2025, right? And we still saying that you have some white folks that will stand with black people. You got some without just realizing that, hey, all those motherfuckers are the same. They all, it's like racist.
Some white people are racist.
No, it's just based on the simple fact of the name that they carry. They don't want to give that shit up. They all hold the same name. They will love you and oppress you at the same freaking
See,
time.
you gotta understand the point.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem that black people don't want to.
Listen, Bob Marley figured it all out. Why don't black people listen to Bob Marley? Bob Marley's philosophy is essentially transcendental philosophy.
Uncivilized creatures. They don't
I think Holly was trying to say something. Holly, will you
They
speak?
don't understand. The sooner we understand that, the better.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, Holly was trying to speak. Go ahead, Holly.
I think that whole mentality is actually a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you're oppressing yourself. And if we're so uncivilized, then how can we be oppressing you if we're just these like backwoods
Because y'all.
losers?
No. You want to hear something funny?
Projection.
In America. No, listen. Just look at what's going on in America right now, right? Black people not fucking with y'all, right? But y'all still, even when we not in your way, we still running your head. Because why? That's all y'all know how to do is fuck shit up, destroy shit, steal shit, kill shit.
Projection. Projection alert. Projection alert.
That's the whole
Projection
point.
alert. Projection alert. Projection alert. Projection alert.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta hear this shit.
No, think about this. Like think about crocodile babies. Have you heard of crocodile babies?
Projection alert.
Who the fuck?
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say that it's bullshit. That's something that just came made up within the last 3 years. I wish you guys stopped reciting bullshit.
Next, we'll hear white people were made by
Whoa, hold on. Wait. My man, are you black?
Me?
I'm American.
Not you. No, you. Are you the one that said I'm American? Are you black?
I'm American.
Okay, so you black. So that's the problem.
He's a
That's
color
the
first.
issue. That's the issue. It's the problem is black people. You got some black people, right, that put it up for everybody. They think one day they're gonna be included, and that's the issue of what's going
But
on.
you have people like you that will believe anything someone says.
My man, you speak English. What the fuck? You believe that your success will come through if you continue speaking English, right? So therefore, you in the same fucking boat.
I can be more successful if I spoke other languages.
I have a career. I have this. I have that. I have this. I have that.
And I'm content. I'm not sitting here bitching and moaning that I do not have something or cannot achieve something because I can do it myself.
Oh, bro,
A quarter of black Americans have white in them.
love
You might have white in you,
bro. You know why they love you? Because you allow them to continue on the same dumb shit that they've been doing forever. That's the reason why people respect you. They don't see you as a person with common sense. They see you as a tool to use to say, hey, black folks,
Bro, you know
this is the reason why we see you like that.
You're wild.
This is why you're losing. This is why so many black men are leaving. Sir, hold on a second. This is why so many black men are leaving. I assume you're on the left. I don't know where the fuck. But this is why so many of them are leaving your party because you speak to other. Shut the fuck. Because you speak to other men, grown-ass men like this. How demeaning. How? Shut the fuck up for a second. How belittling. How fucking belittling. To speak to another grown-ass. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna kick you out of the room.
That's what.
Hey, she's speaking. Please don't interrupt. Just let her finish, and you can reply.
That condescension, that speaking for other people, making up these.
Who the fuck is
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Who is you? Man, who the fuck is you, man?
Just like I ask other people to let you speak. Hey, I ask other people to stop so you can speak. Can you give some courtesy?
Interrupted him though. If you want to be honest,
Because he would
interrupted
keep going.
him, but she
He would keep
interrupted
going.
him.
He
Black people, at the end of the day, leave white people the fuck alone. Leave them alone.
Okay, see, this is the issue.
Leave them alone.
Here's the issue.
They're
impulse.
uncivilized.
Do you have any kind of impulse control? Do you understand how it wrong this bottom? I tell you what, I'm about to show you how savage I am.
Leave them the fuck alone. When they come
Okay,
in your circle,
Goodbye.
say, hey,
Goodbye.
damn.
What'd you say, Rabbi?
They black, that's what I said.
Jesus Christ. It's like being in a fucking zoo with a bunch of animals.
You're the one who said it, KP, not me. You're the one who.
My man, listen to yourself, man. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself, my dude. You are a disgrace, man.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad I am.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
only power you got is Clubhouse. That's the only fucking power you got. It's a Clubhouse room.
KP is
That's exactly.
More power than you, my dog.
That's
It's more power than you.
got is Clubhouse.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Shit,
That's
man,
number one
was
vote.
king. He was king.
Oh my God, yo. Y'all the new blacks, yo. Y'all the new blacks.
And raise your children right. How about that?
Motherfuckers on club. That's the only fucking power you got, my guys. A Clubhouse room.
He was king. He literally was king.
I feel like he makes
Fucking Nancy over here trying to talk shit.
Okay, you know what about it.
Baxter calling you what's the name, and you talking about some. It's a shame.
It's a shame that your ass is gone.
I hope they keep talking like that, actually, because that'll just mean we'll just keep winning. And I mean, I hope every black American in this country ends up leaving the Democratic Party and becomes Republican. That would be like a fucking dream come true. Especially the black men. I mean, I just hope they keep up that shit. Keep it on, man, because people are catching on to your arrogant ass condescension. People are sick of it.
Forever.
You know what's funny? We got sick of it like 100 years ago. When we were freed from all bullshit you guys are doing. The same condescension that Monica gives us every day, and the same condescension that a lot of white women have.
Segregation.
I love. Why can't I speak? If I can't, I'll leave. I don't really care to be here.
No, I just wanted you to know that Monica.
Whoa. She's speaking. Go ahead. Okay, go back. What's wrong with you guys?
The point is, people want to dope up. These are dopamine creation rooms, and so if you take it seriously and you don't look at it as comedy, you'll drive yourself crazy because you really have to. You don't even. And all you do is come here to have pointless conversations that you dope up on. I mean, at least if you're going to use dope, try to extract the secret essence from language, communication, psychology. I mean, don't waste your time here engaging in low IQ communication, which is just a waste of your time.
No, but it's hypnosis. I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, I came here to repeat the dopamine circle. Here one time was like, you niggas are broke! And so, I wanted to keep repeating that to get in that dopamine cycle. Hey, can you get me in with the government or not?
I'm all for this app, but the point is, everybody creates dopamine creatively in their own way.
Please go on mute. Can you go on mute with the music? Please have a conversation. Okay, that's what's wrong with you.
I'm just saying there is a way to achieve enlightenment on this app, essentially by letting everything, fall off of your shoulders like dandruff. If you have a smile and you're laughing about all of this, you're in the right place. If it's causing you anxiety and it's controlling your life, it's a bad place to be. But you got to realize this is like cutting edge technology. So, I mean, I record everything I do here as if I'm a recording artist. I mean, I ain't Motown, but you know, you can look me up on YouTube. My name is Longmont Potion Castle, and
Yeah, great insight, Dr. Adrian.
I'm just saying the recording industry is big, music is big, production is big, publishing is big. Like you can publish out of this app, you can republish on other platforms, you can have fun with it, but don't let it control you. At least be the creator of of your own life, of your own content. I mean, that's true freedom, that's true liberty. That's what the entire purpose of America is about: is freedom of expression, freedom of speech. That's the joy of life. If you're not doing it, you're a sucker.
Yeah, is Bobby Fischer a self-hating Jew or no?
Why don't you go dig him up and ask him?
I don't know. There's a lot about Bobby Fischer. We could go into it, I'm sure, but we would need a Bobby Fischer expert.
I mean, he was great at chess.
See, the bigger conversation really is the stock market, because you could have made 14 times your money today on Apple call options like I did. I mean, I made $1.4 million. I'm retired. Like, you know, farewell suckers. You poor losers. Good luck.
I actually caught that too. I made 2,000% on
Later, guys. Have a good day.
on the SPY. I bought 20 contracts at 60 cents, sold them at $8. And then I'm still holding the Apple call.
I don't know. Today, you can't really, you have to talk about the stock market because it's like the most dramatic pop I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this was like a huge day for everybody in America and the world. I mean, the stock market, this pop here was like unprecedented, and it's like totally unexpected. It's unbelievable. Huge fortunes have been made in just like the past 2 weeks. It's unbelievable how much money has been made by some of the richest people on the planet, some big billionaires that have been day trading, and big asset management firms like BlackRock, Vanguard, etc.
Well, what's crazy is the gains today could have definitely could have set you for life. Like it was retirement type gains, depending how much you missed. It was crazy. I don't think many people expected it because the pop happened at around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And then 3, right before market closes, it rallies again.
It's crazy. It's because there's that much money in the world. If you look at total dollar creation, total real estate valuation, total stock market valuation, bond market valuation, this is the craziest thing is, how can there be poverty in America or even in the world when there's literally, let's say I don't know, what is the total number? What's 1,000 trillion? What is that, a quintillion or something? Anyways, the point is there's so much dollar capitalization mixed amongst all these different assets that it's like, how is there poverty? How can people not afford their rent? How can people not afford their gas bill? It's just, there's so much money out there. It's just sitting there in pixels on asset management platforms in software, but yet people can't pay their bills, and there's 40 million people on food stamps, probably 20, 30 million people in the streets. I mean, the government does not know how to set priorities. I mean, if you look at just the 3 basic military orders, the first one is, preservation of, or, carrying out commander's intent, preserving the people, then preserving the assets. So, I mean, in terms of preserving the American people, I mean, if America First Imago means anything, it means helping the lower end of the index, the bottom of the barrel, and getting them into housing, I mean, I don't want to say you have to provide a doctor for them, but at least getting people off the streets should be a major priority of, the government, in my opinion.
my P&L today looks insane. Like 2,200%.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the biggest option moves I've ever seen is like 50,000%, but today you could have made 1,400% on your money. And but you got to be a gambling man, and you got to know, you have to know your cash position. I mean, you got to know your risks and like how you're going to live and what your income is. There's so many factors that go into making your trade psychologically that it's difficult, and you're going to get fooled. And this huge pop is going to have a huge drop. Like we're going into like extreme volatility. The volatility index is at like 80-90%. I mean, it's so high. So it's just, if you're a really gifted trader, you can literally, like, it's like going to the casino and making 50 times your money, then 200 times your money. I mean, it would be like hitting win after win after win, but you just have to be, a madman, and this is how billionaires become billionaires, at least in Wall Street. They leverage money, they take out huge loans, and they make huge bets with other people's money. It's fraud, but some people get away with it. See, that's the biggest game, is how do you borrow millions of dollars to gamble it in the stock market, to gamble it on options, and then turn a couple million into like 100 million. And then you're like, here's your money back. And they're like, you can never borrow from us again because what you were doing was hardcore trading and it's illegal. But people do it. Some people somehow manage to make small fortunes by making huge bets in the stock market. I know somebody that has done that, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that have made small fortunes illegally betting in the stock market.
Did you sell your Apple cards holding it? And what is your expiration date?
No, I didn't actually buy anything. I just looked at the Apple's option spread earlier today, and I looked at what the highest ROIs were, and I was like, oh wow, could have made 1,400% on Apple today. I was like, damn. Some people tonight are celebrating and popping a champagne bottle like they've never celebrated before. Some people made millions of dollars today.
I bought the 197 calls expiring Friday. I'm calling 220 Apple by Friday.
See, the thing is, if you're Bezos or Musk, trading is irrelevant because you can't even spend the money fast enough. So it's really just your money position essentially gives you the opportunity to buy businesses and corporations and achieve more power that way. So, I mean, money is irrelevant when you can't even spend it and you've already acquired everything there possibly is you can have. I mean, Bezos has like a $600 million real estate portfolio of multiple properties throughout the United States and the world. $600 million of property is a lot of property. You've got to be worth an insane amount of money just to afford the property taxes. So, but Musk is the kind of guy who sold everything and like lives in in tax. Anyways, the point is, it's a huge win today for Trump and for America and for the world. I mean, the stock market bubble is a big thing, but everybody's going to come back in Clown House in a couple days, and the emotional infliction will happen, and the stock market will crash again, and you'll see everybody's emotions just going like a sine wave, up and down, up and down, up and down. So much of this is tied to the stock market. All these baby boomers today watching Fox News and CNN tonight are like, oh, thank God, our portfolio's back, honey. Oh. I don't know, but does anybody think this is going to essentially, a war is already happening, but like a major escalation, like is Trump going to take us to World War III? Is there going to be some kind of like black swan event that everybody's like, oh no, is it going to be a nuke bomb? Like, are the baby boomers going to boom?
question again.
I mean, my thesis is that there's a black swan coming, as in like a boom, because they're baby boomers, and all of these people are like riding on a wave, you know, because if you look at the time, the mortality tables for an actuarial scientist, if you're in your 80s, you know, and let's say you make it to lower hundreds, like you're talking about huge portfolios of money that are just sitting there of people that may. I'm just saying that like the chances of a war, a global war, you know, it's a small percentage chance, but like it's there, and the name baby boomer implies like maybe in like the mass herd psychology, there's going to be like a recycling program of World War II and like a World War III type of operation, you know, could take place, you know, meaning that they can't meditate and relax, and Trump can't sit at the Oval Office and say that's not my problem, you know. If Trump can't say that's not my problem, like, and they do take things with military force and cause huge military escalations, like Panama or somewhere else, like if Trump doesn't just view this as a communication, a communication administration, then like it would be insanely retarded, you know, to cause major chaos in the world. If he can't actually just view it as a communication business or a communication job. He's the chief communications officer of the United States of America, basically, is what I'm saying. If he goes past that, then we're all in danger.
Interesting.
He's Hermes or Mercury, you know, the god of communication. But if he bombs Iran and he drops huge ordnance on nuclear facilities in Iran, which I think could probably happen, you know, that puts us all in danger. That's the same game. That's the military-industrial complex playing the same game and creating a weather pattern again, a huge recycling event. Like, the time for peace is now. If Trump, that's what I'm just saying, Trump takes us to war, then we're all in danger. You know, it's a big problem.
And I hope he doesn't go that far.
But like Machiavellian or Nietzschean or any type of like psychology says go to war. So that's the thing. It's like, I hope he doesn't do it. Because there's a chance that Trump's the kind of guy who would say, generals, we are in a new eon. You know, what you will do will make history. Like, Trump could, if he could sell it, like, you know, I'm just saying, it would be a big mistake. I hope Trump is just, you know, obsessed with communication and peace. And, but the other thing is, the Black Swan could be, you know, the deep state, which is basically, you know, traitors who are trying to cause false flags.
Now that I can see, for sure.
I mean, shit heats up with the summer, so we'll see what happens this summer, because these protests are already out of control, and so you can expect massively huge paid protests this summer to cause massive chaos in the United States. I mean, and then if you combine that with a war, like, you know, this is just it could be the summer of malcontent. I mean, it's the same bullshit programming they put out every single, you know, year, but the 2020s were like the worst ones, and then look what happened. We had COVID, so. And it was like, wait, don't we have COVID? How can there be mass protests? It's like, oh, how can we have mass infiltration through the border because of COVID? COVID's nothing. Everybody shut up, stay inside. Like, they fucked us so good then that, like, I'm just saying that was the bad government. I'm hoping that this is the good government and we maximize liberty, you know, and we don't go to war. But we just, you know, utilize personal responsibility and common sense. I mean, that's all that I see happening. If anybody has complaints about Donald Trump, it's like, okay. You know, it's like, What has this guy done that you don't like? I mean, you know, it seems to me like it's just like a constant daily battle with fake news.
Well, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm about to eat supper. I'll catch you guys on the other side.
I choose to work. Yeah, you're right. I don't have to, but I do make that a choice. So, go ahead and proceed.
So as a man, we have to work. I don't know about female life. I know as a man life, you have to work. Ain't nobody getting you shit in this life for free. As men, like I said, we came down here to bring women up. So we have to work to show a woman that we could take care of her, we could provide for
Yeah,
her.
but brother, what's the secret work?
You have to work. You have to work.
But what's the secret work?
Hey,
What you mean, what's the secret
where
work?
did
We
we
have to
come
work.
down from? Where we
Anything
came
is
down?
work.
Hey, where did we come down from?
It's the work of philosophers.
The stars.
So if you know where you came from, you solved all your
Wait a
problems.
minute. Okay,
No, you don't solve all your problems. You still have to learn and enjoy life.
Let me finish. This, I mean, my head's not hurt. So we come down to help the woman. We come
Yes, because the
down,
woman
and then we planted inside of her.
Even though the woman is the problem child, don't forget that.
Yeah, women need to know that their God is in. Men have to bring y'all up.
No, that's what he said. Women are the problem. You know,
We come down and then we come out of her.
Yeah.
And
God is a black woman.
You come out your father first, and then you go into your
Right.
mother, and then you bake in the heat, and then you become you're in the motherland.
It's like a cookie.
So you take on your mother's body, flesh between your mother and your father.
Chocolate chip and crushed almond.
So we part our mother and the father then, right?
No, the flesh is the mother and father. Your flesh. that
The
you have,
one
that-
becomes the many.
That's your flesh and your ancestors that built that body. Your spark is you. When you have a child, it's not you.
In Hebrew, it's called neshama.
You just made a copy of a flesh. You're half your mother, half your father. Your spark is you, your consciousness. That's why your mother and father can't think for you. They don't
How do we enhance the IQ?
so science has already proven that.
They finally kicked me. Okay, everybody, this is Longmont Potion Castle recording live here on Clownhouse and X and YouTube.
I want to say I'm somewhat agnostic about how that unfolds in God's action. Because there's a few implications of my view that I haven't sort of. But what I was saying though is that when I hear that, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like let me go.
Well, you don't want to hear about your dog shit, bro. This ain't the ghetto home.
So look, I'm laying right here. There's no hope for you.
I'm not an atheist. I said it thousands of times. That's how I know you're dumb.
Stop, man, for a second, please. That spirit is that spirit I was talking about, concrete. I feel like that goes back to scripture. They shouldn't be handling scripture.
Spirit of
Trying
silence.
to talk about it. Yeah, they shouldn't even be mentioned in scripture. They try to refute it for their non-belief in the scriptures. Why use scripture? Let me land right here. Why use scripture to beat scripture up? It's ridiculous. But y'all got it good.
Okay, wait. Do you have a problem with somebody critiquing scripture from an internal critique?
No, I have a problem with people actually using the word against the word.
Just try reading the glossary, JCC. It's in the back of a book. It's called a glossary.
Did you understand my question? Cool, man.
Y'all done came into the room. That's what y'all meant to do.
Hang on. What do you mean we meant to do nothing? What are you talking
Why don't you
about?
shut up and let Danny
Fuck
read?
you! You hypocritical motherfucker!
Shut up, man.
Man, JCC is just doping up. He's a dope fiend. He just created a lot of dopamine.
You can't use the profanity here. Please do not use that here.
Well, okay.
It's a barbecue. barbecue and a self roast, JCC. Are you prime rib or a cheeseburger?
I'm actually trying to have a civil dialogue.
That's not civil. That's crazy, JCC. Where are the bodies hidden?
So cool, man. Do you understand what I mean by eternal critique? And do you have a problem with people?
And building up someone else's wealth as opposed to building up their own and their family's wealth. I say all that to say sometimes when a person might be going down their trajectory and doing what they're doing, and they get introduced to some new information that they may have known that existed, but did not know actually or see someone actually doing.
Jews are able to hold your ground for so long and to push you into
I don't
the
talk to
city.
you, Tony. You're a piece of shit.
How many of your relatives' weddings?
Okay, it's called fear of missing out.
Disrespectful, bro.
Hey, but if Islam is so holy, bro, why y'all giving out 90?
Why is listen? I want people to answer me. How can the Christian God have three personalities, bro?
Why are y'all giving out 99, bro?
How can tell me how?
It's because it's called the Trinity, you stupid motherfucking Egyptian turd camel.
Jesus turn water to wine.
It's called the Triune God. Have you tried it, you stupid camel ass licking, goat drinking, shawarma eating motherfucking goat herder?
Lots of pieces of shit.
Okay, so caveman, let me explain.
If you want a degree in theology, just Google it, you stupid fucking camel ass licking, goat drinking, shawarma eating, Jew hating motherfucking. You fucking Egyptian dirty motherfucker, you.
Give me a word, man. I'm gonna fucking leave these clowns. Like, I don't like these Zionists. Shut you.
Go back to your camel and your fucking goat, you fucking piece of shit, Jew hating Egyptian cocksucking motherfucker.
Free Palestine.
Free, it's oversized.
Free Palestine, bro.
Free Palestine, Allahu Akbar, motherfucker, fuck you too. You J-word hating, murder supporting, terrorist supporting, cocksucking Egyptian motherfucking goat licking, camel eating, shawarma cooking motherfucker.
Go fucking worship your wall, bro. Go fucking worship it.
Go support the terrorists and dying and attack you piece of shit.
You are a war criminal. You support killing humans. All of you.
You project terror and murder and chaos. You're a terrorist supporting some fucking racist piece of shit.
At this point, Mando Mother is a bishop. Allowing these clowns to talk. Mando, your mother is a bishop.
Mando. Let me hide behind your legs again.
Tuna, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you, Tuna.
Mondo, take that mud off your leg.
Give me a hug, Mando.
Dog.
No, caveman, they don't want to give you the mob because they know you're a Jew-hating piece of shit from Egypt. Go back to your mosque and support terrorism in your own country. Yeah, that's why the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt got their asses thrown off a roof by General Al-Sisi because pieces of shit like you are terrorist supporting motherfucking racist pieces of shit.
You are Israeli, man. You are Zionist.
Don't ask no questions, you racist J-word hating, terrorist supporting, shawarma eating, goat licking, camel shitting motherfucker!
Making fun of genocide, making fun of these things are not funny. It's not funny.
Making fun of genocide. The genocide.
It's not funny to talk about these things in that manner.
Hey,
It's not
that's
funny.
starting to hurt, huh?
No, it doesn't hurt me actually because I'm not Egyptian, but it's not funny. Like, I don't know.
Stop projecting about killing babies, you terrorist supporting, goat licking, camel shitting, shawarma making, kanafa eating, racist motherfucker!
cat upstairs. And I'm just saying, like, Tony is a black Jew, that's why. Listen, no. It's gonna follow you, Mando. You are literally making fun of genocide, Mando. It's gonna follow you. You are not gonna escape this.
Nobody making fun of genocide.
Stop warning people about people talking about genocide. You want to commit genocide, you terrorist supporting, camel-licking, goat-eating, motherfucking, racist, J-word hating, J-word whispering piece of shit. Take your free Palestine and shove it up your racist, terrorist ass, you piece of shit. Go back to Egypt, you Muslim Brotherhood terrorist supporting piece of shit.
Hey, weren't you making fun of genocide?
We gotta do that, but that's not cool, man. This is genocide happening.
Hey, man, when you brought up slavery,
Making fun of
weren't you
people
also
dying.
making fun of genocide?
No, I never said that. I never supported criminal activities, Tony.
You said the slavery shit was funny.
Be aware, Tony. If you gone out of America, be aware. You may be getting arrested.
No. You said that slavery shit was
You may be getting arrested. Be aware, Tony.
You said that slavery shit was funny.
Yeah, be aware. If you came to Dubai, if you came to Turkey.
Nigga, fuck Dubai, nigga.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking get arrested.
You don't fuck about
You're a
Dubai.
fucking war criminal.
You're projecting, you piece of shit, caveman. Stop projecting, you piece of shit, you shawarma eating, goat licking, camel shitting, kanafa eating, J-word hating, J-word whispering, terrorist supporting, piece of shit from Egypt, caveman.
Mother is the bitch. Mando mother is
Hey,
a
man, I
bitch.
think
Cuban
you
bitch. Latino bitch. Mando, your mother is a Latino bitch. Mando mother is a Latino bitch. Mando, you're a son of a bitch, Mando.
Get him, Adrian.
Yeah.
He's projecting his own shitty upbringing. He's a piece of trash from Egypt, like a bag of garbage in the streets of Cairo. Go back to Egypt University and get yourself an education, you terrorist supporting low IQ dirty piece of shit.
Tony, you are a nigger, Tony.
Ah, the racism finally comes out. There it is. There it is. That racism is on full display. What a racist.
Yeah, you're a fucking Mando. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker.
You're a sand nigger.
Nobody cares about you, Tony.
You're a sand nigger.
Yeah, you're a nigger.
But you a sand
Talk,
nigger.
clown. Talk about genocide. Make fun about genocide.
Nigga, y'all eat camels over there, nigga. We know.
Make fun about genocide. Make fun about genocide.
100,000 babies a month are being killed in Planned Parenthood throughout the United States of America. That is a genocide. I don't care about these Palestinian terrorists. Kill them all. Justice now.
Hey, is it me or no? Caveman, your voice is the equivalent.
No,
of that.
Tony, you are laughing. You are into this. You are into this.
Your voice
You are
is the
into this.
equivalent of that right there.
Tony, your picture. You are into this, Tony.
Oh my God, my friend.
Muslims should know, Tony. You know, all Muslims should know.
All Muslims should know what about
In
Muhammad?
your community that you are making
We should
fun
know
of
about Muhammad
somebody
sleeping with little
that you
girls.
are making fun of their genocide. Tony.
Bathing them in oils
Yeah.
to loosen their womb. We should know
Yeah,
about that,
they're
right?
gonna know about it, John. You gotta know.
We should know about
You gotta
Muhammad.
know about you, piece of shit.
We should know the hadith.
They gotta know about you. They gotta know about the truth. It's not.
We should
It's not
know the hadith though, right? Shouldn't we know
You
the
piece
hadith?
of shit. They gotta know about you.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna.
we should know all about
The thing that is funny to you. Now you are chicken. Now you are afraid.
That's why we got all these pedophiles in the world.
What's making you?
It's the
What's
spirit of
fun?
Muhammad
You're
out
not
here,
laughing
dog.
anymore. Go ahead, comedy. Make him laugh. They gotta know about you, piece of shit.
Ooh, bro, we talking about Muhammad right now.
Yeah, they gotta know about you. Piece of shit.
Who is that?
Now, yeah.
They gonna know about you. He sound like a real slave. They gonna know
I'm gonna
about
fuck you
Master
up.
don't hear about you, boy. Ooh, Master
I'm
don't
gonna
get you.
listen. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Tony. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Ooh, Master gonna be
I
mad.
can
boy.
sense it in your voice, you piece of shit.
Thanks.
Listen, it's gonna happen.
Caveman, stop projecting all over the room with your bullshit. Everybody's sick of your shit, Dr. Caveman. It's fucking pointless. Stop with your bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck with what you're saying. It's a waste of everybody's time. And you're just a low IQ person wasting everybody's time. And you ain't saying nothing intelligent. This is all a waste of time. Thank you very little, Dr. Caveman.
It's not funny anymore. It's not funny making fun of genocide. it's not funny, okay? Only
You're the one making jokes, you sick fuck!
No, you are a sick fuck. You are making fun of genocide. That's not making fun of people dying.
You just big up in slavery.
You are making fun of people dying. Nobody's gonna laugh at that.
People dying in slavery,
People dying, making fun of genocide, mass murdering, ethnic cleansing.
Babies being
You are making fun of ethnic cleansing. That's not fun.
over here.
Donnie, you're anti-Islamic shit.
Not dying.
Your anti-Islamic shit is you're gonna face consequences, Donnie.
You said what?
You're gonna face consequences.
How will face consequences for somebody else?
You're gonna be hated for the things you do, for supporting, like making fun of genocide.
Baby Jesus being breastfed
Assalamu alaikum!
by his little penis being clipped. Why are they doing that, man? It is definitely on.
He kicked me.
I mean, I don't know. With the Kobe stuff, real, if you married to somebody and your parents don't care for them, but that's who you chose, and that's your wife, and they disrespect her, you shouldn't have left her no money. Why? That's who he chose. He don't owe them anything. Like, people gotta get over that.
Is that your vibe? Are you projecting?
Who? No, I'm good. I'm great. I'm just saying,
Was in guilt
it is
because
what it is.
he was trying to start his own brand, and he was going to make the athletes, the male athletes and the women athletes, the cooperative owners of this brand, so they wouldn't have to sign unfair contracts, you know, for all the millions that these athletes make off these shoes. The shoe owners are making the lion's share, you know. And I can't fault them shoe owners for putting them at a disadvantage. We have a young brother he took.
Hello? Hello?
What's going on?
When are you gonna start talking about the Bible?
Just a second, get my groceries at the car. But you go start us off, man. You can still like that, I'm open here.
Believe, and ye shall have.